Now you'd think floating down the river on an inner tube with a cold one in your hand would be easy, right? For most, yes. But hey, we have all our moments and sometimes we take the plunge. As long as you're with good company like our friends at Kern River Brewing, you'll only be a river rookie to them. With hops like Simcoe, Centennial, Citra, Nelson, and Amarillo, El Segundo and Kern River Brewing couldn't go wrong. Today, we're drinking River Rookie. I'm pissed. My beer's warm. I got to get up and grab another beer now. Actually, it does still feel cold. I'm good.
All right.
Oh,
Beer Belly.
What a day. What a doozy of a day.
Oh my God. Tell me about it. I want you to know, and I've been like, I haven't wanted to say this, and we should let everybody know that we were having technical difficulties for like the last 15 minutes. I am so hungover.
Still?
I don't want a beer, but I'm going to do it for the pod.
For the pod, for the people, for the podly people, for the people that I called ugly villagers the other day.
This is like, I'm not going to say Beer Belly's a chore, but this is my last chore of the day. And then my pants are coming off and I'm done. I'm checking out.
You can take them off now. That's fine. Ain't no one stopping you.
My goes slightly higher when my bottoms are off. So I don't want to throw anybody off.
Fair enough. I appreciate that. You're a very considerate individual. That's what you are.
All right. So what beer did you bring?
Okay, well, you know what? I got my floaties on, my little wings, I got my life jacket, I got my oar, I got my little canoe because
Did you say you got your whore?
My oar, like what you row a boat with.
You don't do that to a whore, AJ.
I mean, you can if you're OJ Simpson, I
think. Too soon.
I mean, he definitely didn't do it the right.
I mean, he wrote a book that said if I did it, this is how I would have done it. So I guess it depends on who you're asking. I think the motherfucker did it. But...
Earlier, when I was talking about opening up your ass, like my favorite chapter of a book, that's that one. Yeah, that's the book I usually go to when I think about spreading your ass. Absolutely,
that makes sense.
Like the pages of a book. But that being said, I got all my safety stuff ready. I got a cooler full of cold beer. I got some fish bait on me because I am having River Rookie IPA by Kern River Brewing Company, El Segundo's Brewing Company. So yeah,
oh my God,
it's like a little collab between El Segundo and Kern River Brewing. I
love when breweries do that. It's so cool.
I know, it's super fun, and it's a fun little design, as video viewers can see. It's just, a perfect rendition of AJ and John trying to row themselves down a river. And apparently we don't make it very well.
No. Yeah, that's us holding the beer as we're dying.
Yeah, exactly. At least we know what to protect. What's most important in our lives in that moment. right before we gurgle ourselves to the end. Just a little.
But boy, will I be happy when I'm in heaven, hell, whatever one it says.
Heaven, hell, heaven or hell.
Oh, doesn't matter. I'll be drunk either or.
Can you turn on your ring light so the people can see your beautiful face?
Your face. So now you're all gonna have to see my chonies when I go and grab my ring light.
Fair. Oh, there we go. There it is.
I'm actually wearing shorts.
You didn't want to distract us. There's that kadunk that we've been waiting to see. Yeah.
There it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Just
that nice round mountain. There we go.
I like that. That's a nice name for my butt.
round butt.
The round mountain.
Round Mountain. I love that movie starring Meryl Streep. It's a great one.
And John's ass.
Very good.
The critics reviewed it so terribly, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's all right. You have the ultimate critic being your wifey, so that's more than fine. That's the only one you need to worry about pleasing at this point.
Yeah. You're
that right. And the occasional AJ adventure. That's about it.
Oh my God, I'm not looking forward to next week. I mean, I am, but I'm not.
Next week? Oh, yeah. When we hang out for John's special little day.
Day of mischief.
Indeed. Well, sir, as you're getting that all together for yourself, your beautiful lighting for those video viewers, what
Yes,
did you
yes.
bring to the show today?
So, like I said through the chat, I don't think you completely understood what I said, but it wasn't very
Mm-mm.
descriptive about it.
Mm-hmm.
I just said I was going to do something a little different,
Yep.
slightly different.
Yeah, and I'm intrigued. I don't know what that means exactly, so I'm excited to see.
So, hold on. I'm going to try to waiter this. I don't think I'm going to do a great job. Wait, wait. I can do this. I know I can.
We believe in you.
I see you looking down and I'm uncomfortable. You need to look at my eyes.
No, I'm looking straight down at the love package.
All right, I'm going to point the camera down. I let you pick that I drink today.
Nice. Okay, a little variety pack going on to
Which
anyone who's
one?
not watching. We
Which
got
one?
Stone variety right here. We have a
Mm-hmm.
can of Stone Hazy IPA, just straightforward Hazy IPA. For someone that's looking for a little more punch, we got Stone Delicious with that lime green Canarino.
Mm-hmm. Oh
And then for a
yeah.
nice standard straightforward
Mm-hmm.
boy, we got that black and green
Where
classic
is it?
Stone
There it is.
IPA, that good old
Yeah.
IPA.
Mm-hmm.
Or to its left, we have the Stone
Mm.
FML Fear Movie Lions Hazy Double IPA. So I'm just gonna say, just to make things start off a little weird for you, I'm gonna say Hazy IPA for sure.
Okay. That's the one.
That's the
Ugh.
one.
Ugh. These are so
Bring
cold. You
them.
took too damn long.
Good. Good.
All right. Well, here we go to fucking being hungover.
It's being hungover. Yeah, a
Oh,
little hair of the dog never hurt anybody.
I have too much hair already. Fuck that dog.
Stop licking that dog.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers. I'm
Oh,
digging the color of mine a little bit. It's nice and
oh,
light, little golden soft yellow. Ooh, it smells really good. Let me see. Let me see. Mm.
no.
It tastes like the river.
Mm, I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign.
You can get a little bit of algae in every sip.
Mm,
Most definitely.
you're gonna get that brain eating virus. Fucking drinking that shit.
I know. It's gonna slowly devolve into a fish, into like a nice catfish. Most definitely.
I would eat that fish.
I appreciate
I
that.
would. Oh,
I'd make sure I'm full of protein for you. Most definitely some
oh,
omega threes,
mm,
some omega three action for that ass. I'd be happy to give
oh,
that to you. You
oh.
gonna be all right?
I just want today to be over, to be honest with you. I want you to understand. We hung out for what, about an hour and a half?
Last night, yes.
When I say I downed, I mean I downed an 8% fucking cocktail in my car. Then we went into Tustin, proceeded to get down what, three Imperial IPAs, which were all 8%.
8.5, yeah.
And then I had a little over half of what my woman didn't drink, which was a double margarita. That was all in an hour and a half. Yeah.
You're a brave soldier. I
Oh,
mean, no one told you to get that first cocktail that you had beforehand, but I'm glad you did it for yourself, though.
you told me. I felt it.
Okay,
I
yeah.
felt it in the jigglies.
In your loins, yeah.
Mm.
Deep in there. Like, is
Oh.
something jiggling in my loincloth? Is there a lizard in there? Oh no, that's just AJ playing around.
You know what prevents the loin jingles?
I didn't know they were called that, but good to know.
Our good old classic product, beer belly ball powder.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Wick that moisture with Beer Belly Ball Powder, the
at,
BBBP, of course.
at the top right there too, you know where it usually says like no aluminum or organic. Ours is gonna say loin jigglies free.
And plus, no talc. Yay. For the people, for the
Oh
village
man,
people
I
out
would
there
not
that
buy our
support this
products.
show. No, yeah, yeah, definitely. If they ever make it to Target, just walk the opposite direction. They're going to be on sale. They're going to be on clearance the first week
Clearance,
they're
yeah.
out.
That 90%, it might sound good, is not.
They're going to put it on clearance, but that end cap will keep our products there for like the next year and a half because no
Oh,
one's
yeah.
going to want to
It'll
touch
go
it.
salvage, but it's okay. It's okay. We did it.
Yeah,
That's the
we
point.
made it. We quote unquote made it. That would be amazing. You know what? Even if we didn't sell shit, if we did actually get a product that made it to like Target or whatever, I would still be proud of us.
Oh, 100%. That's the long-term goal. I don't know if you saw, but we gained 2 followers on the YouTube.
Two whole. Well, thank you to y'all
Yeah.
who are out there watching and listening to our dumbasses.
And get ready. Y'all gonna get really stupid listening to us.
Yeah, you made this choice now. Now you're stuck with us. Enjoy being a belly. God love you.
Yeah. Just we say some dumb shit.
It's been really fun. It's been really fun actually watching the views kind of steadily get up there on YouTube though for us. Like, so thank you to everyone who's taken the time to like our videos and just to watch them and shit because yeah, the views are getting there. It's ridiculous. It's fun. Dare I say we're actually growing.
Well, that I know, that's right. Look at us talking business in the middle of a podcast. So professional.
So very. Just a big thank you real quick. That's all. Some loves and kisses.
Except that guy who said yikes.
Yeah. I mean, yikes. If you're gonna be like neutering your cat, then yeah, yikes. But if it's yikes towards the content,
sorry,
yeah,
we're trying to prevent overpopulation of cats.
Right. You had to watch a cat eat. What was it that you had to watch a cat eat the other day? A mouse in your complex?
Wait, what?
Wasn't it like a year ago where you said you saw a poor mouse like dragging itself away from the hell that a cat brought it? Like a cat was trying to eat a mouse, but then like it was like crawling away at your apartment complex. You told me this story.
Are you getting confused with the movie?
No.
I know our lives seem like it sometimes, but it's not.
Really? You don't remember this?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I promise you.
I'll have to ask my woman because I'm not sure.
Definitely ask her. She'll remember. You guys told us all about it. It was like some tragic thing where like a mouse was trying to like run away or crawl away from being eaten.
That sounds like my food on the reg, but
fair enough. I was very sad when I heard about it. I was like, holy shit, it gets real over there. But yeah, even the cats over there are kind of gangster. Shit.
I mean, if my cat wasn't, going after mouses, I'd be a little concerned.
Right.
That's what they're programmed to do.
Right. I mean, it wasn't your cat, but yeah, some random stranger neighborhood thug cat.
That's what I'm trying to think. I wouldn't doubt it. I've seen so many cats out here, but
all good. I think I was just scorned by how sad of a story it sounded like. I was like, Jesus Christ.
There was one time when I was living with my parents where Yvonne and I left at 5:30 in the morning, and there was this fucking coyote that looked like it ate cats. He was meaty. And when I say we saw him, I mean he walked past us as we were getting to our car.
That sounds scary as shit.
Yeah. Usually they're not so scary. We're typically bigger than them because they don't eat. But that one was fed.
When ate plenty of neighborhood animals, pets.
100%. We went from having like 15 rabbits jumping around to like 2.
It was such a nice, peaceful little brook you guys lived on. Not anymore.
No, the coyotes moved in. Those damn coyotes.
Those damn coyotes. Most definitely.
Just ruined the neighborhood. Property value went down.
Down the shitter instantly. That's hilarious. Oh my God. Honestly, that's why I really think it's a good idea for everyone just to like, if you got to carry a knife in your car, just have one in the glove or in your center console. You never know when you're gonna get jacked up or find yourself in a weird position like that. Or at least like keep like a BB gun in your house. That way you can just,
You probably shouldn't hang out next week. I don't feel safe around you.
I'm not saying shoot innocent animals, but if it's a predator, fucking cap that thing.
Look at me. I am a predator. You're just a gazelle.
Waiting to get pounced.
Oh, it's going to happen. Remember what I said the last time? You don't want to just walk around. There's Wild John's ready to eat some ass.
Ready to get down and munch on these hindquarters right here.
And then
that meat set.
Your curls uncurl, and that's it. That's the last we see of AJ.
Imagine if when I died, my hair actually relaxed and then went flat. That'd be amazing.
That would be unbelievable.
I would be so happy.
His hair the whole time. It was never actually curly.
The fucking phony.
He asked for the Bob Ross, and they didn't give it to him.
That's freaking awesome.
Your hair is pretty damn long.
Mm-hmm.
Is it longer than when you cut it? Like the day after our wedding? Not yours and mine. That happened a few years ago. I'm talking about my wedding with my wife.
Yeah, your wedding with your wife, not our wedding. Exactly. It's getting there. It's like past the collarbone now, which is kind of cool.
Wow. I think next episode you need to straighten it.
Oh, fuck. It is Halloween time.
It's Halloween, yeah. Figure out a way. You could be Legolas.
Legolas? Freaking bleach my hair white and everything, too. Look all gorgeous.
You know, I've been wanting to do that forever, and I think I'm going to.
Do it. I'm
under a stupid commitment with you, so I have to wait, but...
Wait. What's our commitment preventing you from?
You don't want me to touch my hair until after your fucking wedding.
I mean, Legolas's hair is fucking long.
It's gonna get damaged, and I'm gonna have to cut some of it. You know how it goes. You used to be the biggest diva with hair. You still kind of are, but
you think so?
When you used to straighten it and stuff.
Oh yeah, big time. That was young AJ. That was young, long ago, fruitful AJ.
Now you're just old and grumpy.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of shriveled up fruitful, so
most definitely
you turned into a raisin.
Nice band.
Yeah, turned into a raisin.
This lovely wrinkle that just goes right across the halfway point of my fat forehead for sure.
All right, AJ, I gotta ask, since we're talking about raisins in your fat forehead, put the can next to the forehead for comparison.
Yeah, right. Yep. Jesus, look at that, just as big. Speaking of which, no hate on Stone, because you and I are both fans of Stone Brewing.
I fucking love Stone.
But I chose that one, the Hazy IPA, because it's easily my least favorite beer they make so far.
From the pack, yeah, this was actually a decent pack. I bought a 24, and it was 2 or 3 of each. I don't remember. And this was the crappiest one. And honestly, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but I think if I'm gonna get a Hazy, they have better ones, like the FMLs, like leaps and bounds, so much more superior.
Yes, I totally agree. I didn't want to get the normal, but I still like the normal. So
yeah,
I saw the variety. It was the last one at your Target, coincidentally, because I was at my parents. Mm-hmm. Whistle Pig is still on sale, and it's gone.
It's still gone.
It's not there. I would have bought one. I would have bought 2.
Seriously, I can't fucking believe it. It's ridiculous.
I think they're gonna stop selling it because I don't see or at least not my Target. I haven't actually checked, but the one where you're at, they don't have the 6-year anymore.
Oh, and really?
They used to have the 6-year at my Target, so I'm assuming they're all the same ish.
I hope they're doing all right. I mean, I know they just announced, and I've been horny about this, the 4th edition 18-year.
Whistle Pig is doing fantastic. I just think maybe Target doesn't want to carry them for whatever reason.
Too rich for their blood, I guess. But which makes me sad, because Target, I mean, for like a family supermarket or whatever you want to call it, they have a pretty good whiskey selection nowadays. Like they have like 3 or 4 different versions of mixtures or mixtures.
I think they cater to the demographic that they're in, because when we go to, because I'm right in between 2 different ones. I'm a mile away from the one in Santa Ana, and I'm a mile and a half away from the one in Costa Mesa. 2 different cities. One's ghetto, one's not. And Santa Ana doesn't really have a lot of liquor, especially whiskey. But then you go to the one on Harbor, and it looks like I honestly think that liquor section is bigger than the one in Chino Hills.
Oh wow, that's cool. That's cool.
Harbor, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So like people that are a little more well-to-do, if you will.
People are better well off in Costa Mesa.
That's what I'm saying.
They can afford the $150 whiskey. That's a lot for a lot of people. That's a lot for me.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, I've never purchased myself $100 bottle of whiskey yet. I would love to, and I look forward to it. I just haven't
you
bitten the
really
bullet just
have it?
yet.
Wow, I'm
No.
surprised. Not one. What's the
The
most you
most
spent
on a
for
bottle of
yourself? For
whiskey.
yourself, yeah.
I mean, I bought one for you.
No, I'm talking about for yourself. I know the one for me.
That one was a good one too. But goddamn, for myself, maybe like no more than like $60, probably 50 more so.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, well, every time like the most pricey bottle of whiskey I have right now was a gift. So that was it. It's
Is
like
it
that giant
Whalers?
bottle of Weller. Yeah, that big boy. That big
How often do
boy.
you drink that?
Not as often as I'd like, but I think I'm about like halfway to a quarter almost done. Yeah.
Oh,
I've
in a
drinking about
week.
three to what's that?
In a week, how much do you think you drink? In a month.
Nah, I definitely don't drink it weekly. Not that I extremely treasure it so much that I don't drink it. I just don't want to wake up with a hangover the next
I was gonna
morning.
say
That's
whiskey
all.
will get you there really quick. That's why I kind of stopped drinking it unless we go out
It's
or we're
so
hanging out.
fun. It's so fun to drink whiskey.
It's
It's
so
so fun to
expensive.
drink
The problem
whiskey.
is we're divas. There are
Yeah.
cheap whiskeys, but
We could do Jack on the rocks all the time,
oh
Jack and
no,
Coke, like we used
I
to.
I will
Or
never go
Crown and
back to
Coke
Jack.
when I thought I was fancy.
I and I shouldn't even say that. I do like the better Jack Daniels. There I go, being
Yeah.
a diva again. That
Right.
classic $12 bottle one, I am good. Once it gets up to like single barrel, right?
Mhm.
That's what it's called. It's single barrel,
Yeah.
and then they have one above that, don't they?
I wouldn't doubt. Yeah,
Something
probably like
select.
barrel select. Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And now I'm seeing the Sinatra around a lot.
I've never heard of that.
Sinatra Select. You've never heard of that? That one's been around
N-
for a cool minute, like 40, 50
by
years.
by Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna
That
Google that right now.
that was his drink. Frank Sinatra. It was
Yeah,
Jack.
I. You know what? Now that you mention it, I do remember that because I think on the back of the bottle it explains how he would like his Jack Daniels to be, which is like I think he drank it with 2 cubes, if not three, which I thought was
Oh,
really really cool in specific. Oh, excuse me. I'm bringing the burpees today.
I know. You're making me feel like a little bitch.
I mean, you are what you eat. I
I
don't know
mean,
what that
we
means.
just talked about I would eat you. So I guess that makes
Fair
sense.
enough. Fair enough. Yeah, you know what? You bring that right back around. You brought that right back around.
You
Right when
sent
I
it
thought
to
I
me,
had a.
returned it. Have you heard that I'm rubber, you're glue? Yeah.
Just set my ass in the shadow realm right now. Jesus Christ.
Yugi ain't gonna get you out of that.
Jesus Christ. I think that's like an old spell card, isn't it? Like Magic Bouncer or something like that, where it's like one cup, an arrow shooting one way, and then the opposite cup, it bounces right back to the player that did it.
Yes. You're a
Some
nerd for
bullshit
knowing
like
that.
that. Oh, absolutely. You know me.
God
Yeah, here we
damn.
go. Let me see what that is called again. Is it called Spell Bounce or something like that? Spell Bouncer. Yu-Gi-Oh! I have no idea what the fuck I'm
Okay.
talking about.
We're on the
But
subject on
anyway,
Yu-Gi-Oh. Because I don't remember. I want to say it was 64, but what was the most you spent on a Yu-Gi-Oh card?
it's been a long time, but on a single copy,
One card.
if I had to guess, probably just from memory, maybe like $40. Yeah, probably like $40. 30.
Wow.
Luckily,
Shit.
it was only like a one of or something like that. So I didn't go too
It
crazy. And I would
wasn't
always
that
I would always do like
fish.
the lower rarity version of it too, if I could. Like
Oh.
like I don't from my like back in the day when I ran like Mermail, you remember that. I like they had the Abyss Megalo, which was like the
That
boss
was his name.
monster.
I was with you when you bought that card, I'm pretty sure.
I wouldn't doubt, but like they obviously had like the first edition version of it. And I think maybe I found a first edition like years later for a lot cheaper. And so then I think I might have bought one. But at the time it was like at least 40, $80 a copy. 100. I think the highest I remember seeing it was like $100 a copy. And you run three of them at the time. So I was like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
Oh
I
no,
would
we
love to own it. I would love to own it, but I'm not going to do that.
we convert it to online because I was like, this is too expensive for me. I could barely pay for gas. I ain't gonna pay for $40 for one card. I can't afford that. So I
No, I
appreciate the fact
respect.
that you were willing to go to Dueling
Oh, of
Network.
course.
Is that what it was
Yeah,
called?
Dueling Network, DN. Ah, yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
remember those days fondly because, well, I mean, it was perfect anyway because we could still experiment with whatever we wanted at any time.
That's
Like, I
how I
remember just
built my
making
deck.
random fun decks. Yeah.
I'll never forget. I sat there for maybe 3 days just reading every single card that would benefit whatever I created, whatever concoction. Um, yeah, that was fun. Those days were fun. I remember us just sitting there grinding out Yu-Gi-Oh, just playing each other right across from each other. Fucking
Hours.
nerds.
I know, right?
I I can say I had never, and to this day now, I've never been so hardcore into a card game. Like to
Seriously.
the point where, well, because you kind of forced me to, which is good,
Mhm.
but the
Mhm.
rules, like I knew the rules.
Oh, yeah. And
we
sometimes we would
you
debate.
you made sure we stuck. I forgot we would debate about certain rules.
It got heated a
I
couple times,
we
just a
would
little
go to
bit.
the book, we'd go to the Bible and
I
find
would give a
the
little
correct
attitude every once
verse.
in a while and be like, well, I mean, this is what this says. So
Okay,
get a little sassy.
it's okay. It was all worth it once I found Soul Drain. Is that what it was called? Yeah, all worth it.
We've talked about it on the show. We don't need to bring it up again. We don't need to talk
Oh,
about it.
it's
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 not
just
worth talking
it's
about.
always fun when you fuck someone. When you find a way to fuck someone.
I was the hot chick in the moment, and you were like, you know what? She's a bitch, though. She might be hot, but she's a bitch.
She's a bitch,
She's
fucking
not a very
preaching her
nice
Yu-Gi-Oh
lady,
Bible at me and shit.
right? But God, is she gorgeous? I'm gonna find a way to fuck her over, and you found a way to
uh,
fuck me. I found out, oh, this guy's actually funny. He has a great personality. I guess I'm gonna do him. And then you were like, that's
yeah,
what you did to me.
yeah,
That's what you did
yeah.
to me. I might get canceled for that statement now. Can we retract all that?
No, you said it. It's too late. Shut up, bitch. Just sit there and look pretty.
Apparently, that's what I'm here for. You had something you were going to say to me earlier, and we totally like talked away from it. I don't remember what you were going to say. Do
I
you?
kept calling you a raisin,
There
and
was
then
that.
I was gonna ask you when you were a kid, what was your most loved candy and your most hated candy, excluding raisins, for Halloween? Like, you
Loved
know,
candy,
one,
Reese's.
so it's Reese's. Like when you were a kid, you were hoping the next house you went to that you knocked on, we're gonna give you a Reese's.
Absolutely.
Respect. Okay.
And the candy I hated,
Yeah.
uh, candy corn is the first one to come to mind,
Oh
but
my
I'm sure
god!
there's
Thank you for
more.
bringing that up. Candy is why is that candy?
It's edible wax. It's edible
It's
wax with paint
disgusting.
on it. I mean, I get the charm of it. Like every year it's October, it rolls around and everything. I'll have a couple pieces, like one or two, and I'm done for the rest of the year.
No, I'm good.
You know what I mean?
I
It's
don't even like
I
regular
just don't need
corn.
it.
I'm good. Just
It's kind of like Christmas time, the holidays and all that. I'll use a nutcracker to bust open some almonds and stuff like that and
fuck
walnuts,
that. I
but
make too
I'll
much
only do
money to
that
do
once a
that.
year
I make way too much money to do that. I'll just fucking go to Costco and spend the extra $10.
on the
I've I,
deshelled.
I've done that. I remember those days where the metal one, and sometimes
Mm-hmm.
it like slip and it wouldn't crack. No, I'm good. I'm gonna pay the extra $10. Fuck the holidays. I ain't trying to struggle like that. Did you ever use a nutcracker for the nuts?
I remember we had a couple of them. Like I got to pick out one year. My sisters all got to pick out one. And yeah, I remember trying it, but then right before I did, my mom was like, "It's more for decoration than really doing it." But it did, from what I kind of remember, it did work. I don't remember it breaking, but it probably could have if I fucked around with it enough. Like a nice like chestnut or something like that, something with a good
Okay.
hard thick shell. It probably or like an almond that probably would have fucked it up. I bet. How about you? Did it actually work for you? Did you try?
Not with the nutcracker.
Mm.
Not like with those fucking actual Christmas decorated ones. Just
Right.
the old, just the metal one. And like I said, I'm good. I'm
Fair
good.
enough.
Or I'd rather just not eat them. One or the other.
Right. Fair
Mhm.
enough. Fair enough. And I remember doing that every once in a while, or like I would throw them up in the air and let them hand smash on the ground, and then they'd break open sometimes. That was always fun as like a dumb little kid.
So, what was like? Do you like eggnog?
I mean, it's kind of the same for me with candy corn, but this year I do definitely want to do like eggnog cocktails, like adult eggnog. I would really like to do that, like a little rum in there, maybe some Malibu or something
Ooh,
like
some
that, or
Baileys.
some Baileys or
Mm.
Kahlua. Kahlua is
Get
probably
really
amazing with
silly
it.
with it, right?
Exactly. Have some fun, or put some spice rum in there.
I'm trying to end up on Santa Claus's naughty list
End up
again.
on that lap again. Yes. 3 years running, baby. 3 years running. Don't ask me where he puts the coal. Don't ask me where he shoves it. He finds a tight nook to keep it, though. It's so pressurized and tight, it turns into a diamond come March, a few months later.
The bad part is I forget about it, so they always get flushed.
You always hear like a nice, like, ding, ding, ding. It sounds like a slot machine when you take a shit.
Yeah. Trust me, you don't want to look in the bowl when I'm done. You just want to flush that demon down. There's no diamond worth that kind of a search.
They call them blood diamonds for a reason.
You're gonna be like, I forfeit the scavenger hunt. No, I'm good.
Yeah,
keep the diamond.
Good. Exactly. We're talking 10 carats, sir. Take the diamond. Take it.
I'm good.
I almost spat up for a moment. God damn it. Now I'm curious. What does a 10-carat diamond look like? 10-carat.
I don't know.
Diamond.
How big is it? Tell me.
I mean, so carats are always about weight as opposed to size, but obviously the more something weighs, typically the more big it gets.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
No.
That
I think that's physics.
Huge. Right? Jesus God. This is gonna make you feel very poor, sir. Let me find the oh my god. Yeah, wait. Where's the picture? Oh, there it is. This is making me feel poor. I didn't give Sin this. I'm gonna show my screen real quick.
Let me see.
Here we go. Look at this one right here. Do you see that?
No.
That single diamond solitaire gigantor.
That's exactly how Batman became Batman.
Exactly.
You're walking around with something like that, you're asking to be mugged.
Most definitely. I mean, it's freaking wider than her finger, than the model's finger. Dear Lord, that's freaking ridiculous. I mean, it would be lovely, but dear Lord,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if you need to buy something that big, you're compensating for something.
Trust me, they're poor. You know who I recently got into? Like I'm watching his videos all the time now.
Who?
Mr. Beast.
Oh, are you? Okay. Pretty entertaining stuff.
Do you know his whole thing?
Like he tries different things, kind of like the Try Guys, but there's no infidelity there so far.
When I see it, it's like a combination of giving away money. Like literally all of his videos are giving away money. Okay. And it's just how does he become creative with giving away the money? It's literally his whole thing. He'll never say it in a podcast. I've actually listened to the Joe Rogan podcast with him, which I told you should. It was really, that one was really good. And he was recently in Flagrant. He was on their podcast. I
saw that, Monday. But I hadn't watched it yet. But I did see the thumbnail. Yeah,
I listened to them regularly, so it was just a nice surprise. It was even nicer that I had got into Mr. Beast like literally days before that podcast came out. But he never really flats out say it. But well, he does say he gives out money, but that is his whole thing. That it's just I'm gonna give away money, and sometimes it's gonna be a game, sometimes it's not, and he gets millions and millions of views. So the reason I feel poor is because when he's giving people just $5,000, I think, God damn, that's life changing for me. Where does this man hunt for people? I'm ready.
Seriously, that's like a solid help towards a nice down payment on a car right there. Like that's amazing. That's a credit card bill evaporated, you know?
I'm tired of sleeping on an air mattress.
You know, no offense to those who are actually sleeping on air mattresses. You do you.
Don't act like you don't want $5,000 from Mr. Beast. Is all I'm trying to
say. No, that's true. That's true. That financing on a new mattress is hard. It's hard work.
Yeah. But in the long run, he's a great guy. I mean, you can tell he loves doing what he does, and he always talks about how he's always going to give back. So it's great. I love it. I think that's why I enjoy watching it like everybody else.
It's kind of heartwarming to a degree, or what?
A lot of the times it's more so, God damn it, I wish I was at that Walmart at the exact same time. So I got
Sure.
$10,000.
Right. Absolutely. Just be that crazy guy at the end of the video. Listen to Beer Belly. Whatever. They're like, nah, we're gonna edit that out. We're gonna edit that out.
And he had to become more creative because I'm like watching his videos from 2 years ago compared to now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think 2 years ago he was at like 50 million followers, and now he's over 200 million followers.
Jesus
And
Christ.
I think back then a lot of people didn't know who he was. But he had a video where he just gives people a credit card that there's no limit on it, but he tells them there is a limit on this card. You buy whatever you want, and if you go over that limit, you'll get nothing.
Wow.
So
that's interesting.
But he says at the very beginning, just the audience, that there's no limit. He's just trying to psych people out, but they're still nice. They still say, no, spend more. But
That's cool.
I feel like he can't do that now, because if I was at that random mall and he's like, hey, boom, I'm like, oh, you're Mr. Beast. I know for a fact I can spend $50,000. So I'm going to.
Right.
Like, he can't do that anymore. So now he's doing more of like the Squid Games, and he gave away the chocolate factory. So pretty cool. We're in the right business. Rad. We just don't have the cash, or followers, and or quality, and or personality. So if there's a way to fix all of that, yes, if there's a way to just fix all of that, we'd be so successful.
We'd be great. We'd be doing it big.
It's super easy, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, my pants are off. You see my voice, my pitch goes up when my pants are off.
We're a little. He's 4. Get the man some pants, please.
He can't afford a bed. Get him some pants.
On that very important note, then you can tip us on Twitter. Just BeerBellyPod on Twitter. The tipping helps.
Let's just send him a tweet. Hey, Mr. Beast, I need 10,000. Thank you.
Right. The tip button's right there. Come on, Mr. B. Come on, Mr. B. Come on.
I know how much money you have. I just binge watched 100 hours of your videos. I know how much money you got.
Exactly. Jesus. You easily yourself earned him like another $1,000 just from that alone.
Yeah. And all I'm asking for is 10,000. I mean, that's an even trade.
Exactly. Come on, baby. That is crazy though, how you can give so much and yet still like continue to earn even more than that.
He says it in a lot of, at least the 2 podcasts I've listened to. He's negative in a lot of these videos. Like, whatever money they get from YouTube, they just reinvest it. And a lot of the times, and he said this in Flagrant. I don't think he says it in Joe Rogan. That that's not what he says, but I wish that's what he would have said.
Something like that. I'm sorry. Now translate what that means.
I forgot the point I was going to make. The burp threw me off.
Really?
Yeah.
Flagrant.
He's in. No, I know. He's okay. Negative. He's negative a lot of the times, and a lot of the times he actually has to borrow money from the bank for his videos. So I don't know how much of that is actually true, because I've also heard that his net worth, or I've read his net worth, is like 35 million. So who
Jesus
knows?
God. Wow. That's impressive.
Oh yeah.
That is impressive. On that note, we'll be back in just one quick Mr. B second. Bastard. Thank God the technology issues are done with. Thank God, at least for now.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to tempt the beast. The Mr. Beast.
The Mr. Beast.
All right. I wonder how many times he could buy our lives over again, Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast? He has 35 million, so I think at least with mine, he can probably buy it over 1 billion times.
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, but it does.
I guess if you're worth negative 5 million.
I was going to say, he doesn't know the debt I got.
Some might say just you being a living human being would be value to the world, but no. I came out negative 10 points, and it's only gone more negative since. You're only sucking in oxygen and barely enough carbon dioxide, but not even enough for trees to be able to work with. So.
And they try sending me more carbon dioxide to kill me. Don't work.
Shit, you're a cockroach, I think.
I'm wearing the black, right?
A drain on society. Jesus God.
Oh, you know it. Okay, sir. What's the second one for me?
Oh, we're having more? Okay, then I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna be nice to you, and I'm gonna let you. I want to say either Fear Movie Lions or Delicious. I think you've had Fear Movie Lions less on the show, so let's do that. The good
I've had
old.
that actually more.
Have you? All right, then fuck you. Delicious then.
Yeah. I actually don't feel like I've brought maybe the smaller bottles when I was into it, but there's been at
Maybe
least 4 different episodes where I've brought the big
four.
cans of the because when because we're professional and there are times where I need
Very,
to get my beer literally 10 seconds before we record.
of
And
course.
Vaughn's always has FML. So why wouldn't I get it? And Delicious is a little bit more weak. So I would prefer the weaker beer today.
Fair enough. Fair enough. In that case, I'm gonna grab my beer since yours is right there around you. Why don't you just tell the people what the fuck's going on real quick? I'll be right back.
I know you can hear me. Um I don't know what's going on. Honestly, AJ sends me an email once a week at 4 p.m. with the subject line, click this link, bitch. And I'm just compelled to click the link every time.
Every time.
And I don't even know where this comes from. What even is this? I
That's just like a nice erect penis
was
that
gonna
we
say
have.
it's nice, it's long. It looks like it can go in
Girthy.
some yeah. I'm about to end up on the naughty list. Delicious.
On that note, on that very relevant note. Oh dear God.
Oh, she's spilling over.
We're taking on water, Captain.
This is a really cool little touch. It's gonna be harder for me to show now.
See
But
what
if
you
you
can
notice
do.
the can, they like matched the aluminum part with the color.
Oh, really? It does
Yeah.
look extra golden,
You
extra
see?
brassy, if
You
you
see the
will.
difference? Yeah. They like
That's tight.
literally try to match it. And the other thing about the delicious, oh, I'm gonna take back the fun fact and I'm gonna say shut the
Oh,
fuck up, John. Uh,
good.
I was
What I've
gonna
been
say
waiting to say all my life.
I was gonna say that this is the only one that doesn't have the stone symbol, that classic demon face thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um Really hard to tell, but it's like on the design of the can. It's like in the background.
Ooh,
So
can you put up the camera close enough?
let me turn off the light because I
Okay.
think I think it's kind of making it harder to see it.
A little less glare.
Yeah, you see?
Okay,
There you go.
yeah. It's like lightly pressed
It's put
on
in
there.
there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Now I'm
yeah.
kind of curious. Would this would have been doable if I would have had the light on? Let it
Yeah,
focus
a
a
little
little
bit.
bit.
A
Yeah, if
little
I oh
bit.
there we go. Give him
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little
Put his lips
smooch.
right against Cammy.
Smoochy.
I've always wanted to kiss a demon. I love demon dick.
Yeah, you do.
Sorry, mom.
And she might listen to this, so
Yeah, she very well might. She's a very supportive mother. She's a very
not
supportive
after what you
mother.
just said.
Yeah, exactly. She's like,
I
well,
would I would never say that.
you said worse.
I say some stupid shit. I'm telling you, there's sometimes where you post a clip before I listen to the pod, like, man, I said that.
Oh God, I think I still have your mom's phone number. I kind of just want to send it over to her, like these little clips every now and then.
I follow her on Instagram, so
Oh no.
whenever I restory them, she sees them. I will literally see that she's viewed them.
I can hear her already. Oh, John.
They're supportive in another way. They'd rather laugh at me than and not in the sense that I'm funny. It's more of good luck.
Look at this kid. He's trying. He's trying.
He's tried for 3 years now and it did nothing. Well, you're wrong. We have 17 followers on one platform, not all the platforms.
Yeah. Dear God, I need a drink after that one. Jesus God.
That'll happen. That'll definitely happen. So I'm curious. Did you watch Hocus Pocus too? Have you seen the first Hocus Pocus?
I
Why do I have
barely
this
saw
right
the
here?
first Hocus Pocus last year. Yeah, flip that bad boy up. Crazy man. We need to get.
Really?
Don't you have Galaxy Buds? Why aren't you using those?
Remember, we were having all the technical difficulties. I didn't want it to happen, so I just
Okay.
committed to these.
Direct connection.
Next episode, I'll use these again. But
I think I know what the trouble is, and I'm gonna help you out with it. But you've probably already tried this, but I'm still gonna think I'm a genius anyway for the
Have
time
you
being.
used peanut butter?
Just smear a nice smattering of
Put
peanut
it
butter
right on
right
top.
over them, and then plug them right in. You're gonna be fine. Yeah, that's exactly what you need. Some of Grandma's peanut butter.
Oh. I don't think I want that. Point out who grandma is, because if I find out it's you with, assless chaps, I don't want it.
That's typically the way grandmas dress up, right? From my experience in life.
Oh, yeah.
What was I going to say? I don't even remember what we were talking about. I'm 100% honest about that.
Hocus Pocus. You had seen it for the first time last year.
I barely saw the first one for the first time last year. I think we talked about it even last year, where I just grew up in like a very not like super Christian household. It was more like one half of my parenting was somewhat Christian based, and the other one was just like, yeah, just don't do drugs when you're 5 years old.
If the demons come and get you, it is what it is.
Yeah, at least you're not. Are they going to pay for your life insurance policy? All right, then that's fine. Let them take it.
Yeah.
But but anyway, but I liked it. It was good. I could see why people like it so much. Why it's like a like a 90s kid classic, if you will.
It very much is. I recently watched it, and I was like, wow, this is a lot cheesier than what I remembered, because it had been years since I had seen it.
Sure. It was fun though. It's charming.
So you haven't seen the second one?
I to answer your question, no, I have not yet seen the second one. I've heard it was all right.
It's weird because I actually thought it was really funny.
Oh, cool.
And I will stick to that. But there's the problem.
What do you mean?
Like, what was the problem with the most recent Thor movie?
Oh, it was just too funny.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't. I don't know. You got to watch it. It's very funny. Okay. I think like I told Yvonne, when you watch Zoolander 2 and Anchorman 2, that is not how you do a sequel. that is the worst way to make a sequel, where you just you rely too much on the old shit to
more of the same.
Yeah, and this one tried something different, and a lot of it to me stuck. Like they try to make it, well, they came back during this time period, so kids have cell phones and stuff like that. But I feel like they weren't as evil.
I see, where they were actually like trying to kill children. At least so blatantly trying to eat children.
Yeah. And something I really appreciated, because I know this was a question when I was a kid, that one of the things to bring them back is the candle has to be lit by a virgin. And I remember being a kid and being, what the fuck is a virgin?
I remember wondering the same thing.
We were like 6 years old. The movie came out in 1994.
Right. We want the soul of a virgin.
In this movie, they say that, they have a new guy who's talking about it, and he says they come back if a virgin lights the candle. And a little kid in the movie's like, what's a virgin? So he has like explain it. I don't remember what he said, but I appreciated that they did that.
That's cool.
Then your kid doesn't awkwardly turn to the parent. What's a virgin?
Right. They kind of take care of it.
It's people from Virginia.
Yes, exactly. That will be my go-to answer for sure.
That's how you bring back witches. A person from Virginia has to light the black candle.
You know what? That doesn't sound far off now that you mention it. Shout out to our virgin listeners, if you will. Pardon.
So if we were to have been in the Salem trial days.
Oh, Salem witch trials? Okay.
Yeah. Who would have accused who first? Would I have accused you first, or would you have accused me first?
I think I would have sold you out faster. I really think I would have. Yeah. Because I think I'm more believable as a witch. Classic gazelle action right there. You went too hard on my hindquarters, mounting me like that, trying to get that meat.
You know what? There's only one way to solve who's going to rat who out. A good old-fashioned goaded out.
I was gonna say. Good old-fashioned head ramming. Let's just see what happens. Only the heads we're using are on our penis. We just hump each other's dicks until the other gives up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to go to hell for that one.
Oh, absolutely. For sure. My balls are jiggling right now.
Oh, you got to use some of that beer belly ball powder.
My bad. Okay,
that'll cut it out right away.
Thanks, Beer Belly.
What do I do about this increasing burning sensation? No.
Oh, that one you're fucked with.
You add more Beer Belly.
So bad, but you're right. You are absolutely right. God damn it. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I think I am more easily believable to be a witch compared to you, which is why I need to rat you out first. Is that way if it's like, oh wow, the weird guy is saying it, then it must be true.
I feel like I'd be able to talk my way out of it. Kind of strange that the only person here with the curly hair is using one of the normal looking people. Witch! And then
Witch! I know, right? But what about Skinny Rob? He's got curly hair too. Yeah, but his hair's red. Oh shit, he's got a point. Fuck this guy. And the next thing you know, they're gonna cook me right next, and they're gonna freaking bake some potatoes while they're burning my body alive.
Oh yeah.
Baked potatoes for everybody in the village except for my ass.
No, yeah. You're the baked potato. That's the problem.
Brown on the outside.
White on the inside.
White on the inside. Yeah. There are the burps. Okay, there we go.
I had one earlier.
You're absent in the first half.
No, I had one before you.
Did you? Earlier today?
Yeah, you even acknowledged it. You were even like, nice.
Okay. I feel like I'm pretty complimenting towards your burps for the most part.
I compliment yours too, bro. We're a good relationship.
Today you did notice them. Yeah, you're right. Are you playing mahjong over there?
I dropped a few puzzle pieces as I was screaming. So
okay.
I'm putting about 3 weeks worth of work back together.
I was gonna say, is there like an elderly Chinese man on the other side of the camera that I'm not seeing that you're playing mahjong with right now?
I hope I don't pull everything. My Cuphead puzzle.
Oh, that's right, your Cuphead puzzle. That's right. Did you say that you had to order other pieces because they were missing some?
Yeah, this little fucking piece. Let's see if I can point it out. It's right here. We lost it.
What if, now hear me out. We're going to be in Vegas a few weeks from now. What if we get Diego distracted, maybe even intoxicated, to the point of we unframe his puzzle, take the specific piece you're missing, and put it in your puzzle? And take a picture and send it to the group chat.
I mean, I'm not opposed to that.
Or don't, and make him wonder, wait until he asks what the fuck happened to my puzzle.
I feel like the better way of doing it, because what you're asking for is possible, but a lot more work. A lot more work. What I think I need to do is obviously glue this bitch together, take it with us up, see what specific frame Diego has, buy the same frame, swap them. He'll never know.
That is better.
And I'll just like put a red Sharpie, because like what's missing is just a red piece. He'll never know.
Let's please do that. Let's please promise me.
You're gonna
don't listen to this episode.
I was gonna say you're gonna have to bleep the whole thing. Diego's like our only listener.
Fuck. I don't think he's gone this far in. We're like at an hour in. He probably isn't listening anymore. Diego, go.
You think he tuned out
right now? What's your favorite animal, Diego? And what's your favorite animal that you would want to make love to, Diego? If you're hearing this right now, you got to answer.
You have to answer. If you don't, then what's going on, bro?
And if he does, we know that he
likes to fuck animals.
What we're gonna do. Yeah,
exactly. And we know which specific animal.
This beer is making me gassy. I don't know what's going on here.
From what end?
The top end right now. I'm belching. Oh
my god! I've had so many freaking hangover poos.
Really? It's that? Oh, I forget. You said you had a whole cocktail before I got there.
I had like fucking 5-6 drinks in an hour and a half, and they were all like 8% and higher.
That's right. You said you had like a Malibu cocktail when I showed up, and then Sin was right behind me. You said you had like a Malibu can, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I had opened it before we got there, but I didn't actually drink it until we parked. And I was like, oh shit. And then I literally just tossed it.
No wonder you were so loose at dinner. Okay, that makes sense.
Was I?
Oh, you were having a good old time. It was super fun. I mean, not that you have to be drunk to be fun.
I was like, wait.
You came in guns hot. You came in guns hot. You were ready to be silly John for sure.
Oh yeah, I made a funny Sin joke. I totally forgot about that. It's been a while since I've had a paper joke too.
You threw in a mean La Papel joke in there. It was a good roast for a minute there. It was a great roast.
I don't even remember how it happened. It all happened so fast.
It was so organic too. I was like, oh shit, it's been a while since we heard one of these. Let's go.
And I'm glad everybody appreciated it.
100%. I think it took her by surprise even more so, because like she had it for like a year and a half, just straight paper jokes.
And then we just stopped. And then guess who brought it back?
The man who started it all.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was only right
shit out of her for like that first 6 months.
It was like I said,
and it was all gold.
Like a year.
Most of it was gold.
Oh, for sure. It was extremely necessary. It was never out of line. It was very like, yeah, we kind of have to hold that.
Yeah, if I knew she would get upset about it, obviously I wouldn't do it.
Never.
But the good thing is it's all fun and games. She made she made the same mistake like 7 different times until she realized she was eating paper. But we all make the mistake. Again, we all usually find out after the first mistake. But
yeah, I definitely did.
7.
Oh my god!
When your boob comes out wrapped in college ruled paper, you might have a problem. You know, there might be a problem. Don't eat paper, kids.
Spring rolls, you know you have a whole spring roll intact.
Oh, it's vegan. Okay, we're gonna get canceled. Let's call it.
Let's call it. That's a show. Dear God, all right, well, on that point, when you finish that sip and swallow it ever so effortlessly, let the people know where they can find us, sir, please.
Yeah, they can find us at BeerBellyPod at gmail.com. Again, that's Gmail. It's spelled just how I'm saying it, Gmail. The Instagrams, again, just like I spelled it. You got to go to the Play Store. You got to type in Instagram. The Tickamatox, the YouTube,
the Umama Tubes,
and the Facebook books and the Twitter
members.
Yes,
of course.
You can follow us on any one of those platforms. It should be all of them, except if you're a weirdo, then double follow us at BeerBellyPod. You know where to find us. Absolutely. And all streaming platforms. It gives all the thumbs ups and the stars and send us money, all the money.
I like how you went past the pop filter for that one. That was really good. Nice, smart.
I wanted to make sure I caught the pop.
Yeah, absolutely. Caught the pop. Wow. I think that's what pretty sure that's what NSYNC fans said back then. Oh my God, I caught the pop. Cool. Of course, as John said, yes, at BeerBellyPod on all the socials. Again, like I mentioned earlier, though, as well, on Twitter, we do have the opportunity to get tips. So if you guys want to, I don't know, throw $1 at us every once in a while, make it rain, make it sprinkle dinkle on us. I know we'd appreciate it. If you happen to have close connections with Senor Beastie, I'm sure it would be great.
Let's just bring him up in every podcast. Let's just start tagging him until he sends us $10,000.
Like, just fucking leave me alone.
Oh, we're struggling. Look at my subscription count. Look at yours.
Yeah, come on. It's worth the nuisance, the inconvenience of having to wrap $10,000 over a rock and throw it through our windows.
Yeah. You want a vegan spring roll? I got you, buddy.
Suck rock, bitch. That's what he's saying to us.
That's what he's telling us. Yeah,
most definitely.
He's gonna send us fake money, and I would still appreciate it.
Sin
needs to eat.
On that note, an episode of Beer Belly would not be complete without John's words of wisdom for the week.
God,
lay it on us.
I don't know if I have any. I mean, keep your paper away from sin.
Got an important project that's due that you hand typed. Keep it away from sin.
Depending on what you want to happen with that paper. Do you want it to disappear? Or
do you want an excuse as to why your project is now late because sin ate your homework? Then that's not such a bad call.
Oh my God.
That's not such a bad call.
Too good. There it is. Keep the paper away.
Get the paper away from the sin. Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much. Let us know what we should drink in future episodes. Please suggest it. We love ourselves some nice, fun craft beers. So suggest a way. Shout outs again to Kern River Brewing and also El Segundo Brewing, as well as Stone Brewing Company.
Holy Stone, the goat, the second goat.
Yeah, definitely probably like second in line to our favorites for sure.
Agreed.
All right, y'all. Have a great one. Let us know. Send your comments and questions to us, BeerBellyPod at John said, as John said, gmail.com.
Gmail.
This has been Beer Belly. Peace. Bye.